ladies and gentlemen. Give me a cheer if you did dry January. Very sad cheers in the back corner. Are you drinking now? Okay. I can't see it anyway, it's fine. But yeah, I feel like you're making up for it now after it. A lot of people are drinking non-alcoholic beers these days. Miserable drinks. But again, those non-alcoholic beers, they're marketing them very heavily. Like everywhere you go, someone's drinking them, someone's selling them. I know a couple of drug dealers, and we're trying to get in on that market. So we've invented what we call drug-free cocaine. You can keep me right in the legal side of this. But yeah, drug-free cocaine. We've all been in the bathrooms of nightclubs. You're like, sorry guys, I want to go to sleep this week. I'm doing no new business ideas November. But yeah, so we're charging the same price as regular cocaine, which is fun. And we did run into a bit of legal trouble in this because we tried to call it Coke Zero. Yeah, we need to work that one out. But yes, I'm 28 years of age, so I'm the same age as Edwin. Yeah, just different life paths, I guess. That's what kids do to you. But yeah, obviously I live with my parents. Yeah, no cheers for that. Yeah. You all obviously know my parents. Yeah, I moved back in with them after the lockdown, which has been barrels of fun, because I get to develop a new relationship with them in the autumn of their years. And I get to have the quietest sex of my life. I'm eternally grateful that they return the favour. It's really unfortunately done a number on my dirty talk. It's like, yeah, that's fine. It's probably for the best if you don't come. Don't make them. But yeah, I don't think it's a problem living with my parents in my late 20s. Do you know who else lived with their parents his entire life? Jesus. This guy gets it. You've got long hair and a beard. Are you the second coming? What's your name, sir? Aren't we all? Yeah, God, I love a mortgage. Very far off that. But yeah, Jesus lived with his parents his entire life. When you really think about it, he was kind of a nepo baby at the end of the day. Like, he got such an easy start in the industry because his dad had all the connections. Like, I'd say he wasn't even that good of a carpenter. But yeah, like, you know he was a nepo baby because he hired a PR team. Like, the lad who wrote the Bible, or the lads who wrote the Bible, were just his PR team. They just put spin on everything Jesus did. Like, he blacked out at a wedding, and they were like, oh, that's a miracle. It's a regular Saturday night for me. But he'd be a difficult client. He'd go in to the agency and be like, hey, Matthew, just have something I want to throw in there. Just wouldn't mind mentioning that my ma is a virgin. Yeah, cool. It's not like anyone's ever going to read this thing. But yeah, moved back in with my parents. We live in a place called Castleknock. Cheers for Castleknock. You from Castleknock? Very nice. So you're as posh as I am. There are 2 Dublin accents that mean you grew up around horses. And I have the much less intimidating one. So Castleknock is a lovely leafy green suburb. It's beside an area that's a little bit dodgy called Blanchardstown, or Blanche. Blanche, it's pretty dodgy. But yeah, again, Blanche, I'm scared when I go there. But again, sometimes, obviously I sound remarkably posh. If I'm trying to be more intimidating or threatening, I'll put on the Blanche accent. Come here to me, young fella. Is a shot of your phone? Why are they always looking for shots of my phone? I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm worried that I do that accent, the Blanche accent, and I'm going to get cancelled for it. Because in this day and age, I can't be doing Blanche face. Blanche face. But yeah, we were very muted on the question of Valentine's Day, so I take it we're all single. Yeah, nice. Do you ever see people in a relationship and they're very happy and it makes you miss the lockdown? Like, it used to be very nice, like, you'd have a friend come over, it's like, yeah, my girlfriend lives just outside my 5k, but I'm gonna sneak over to her house, no harm done. And I could be like, what the hell is your problem? Are you trying to kill my granny? Now I can only say that when my sister brings her girlfriend home. They didn't get the memo about being quiet. But yeah, I did like a lot of the lockdown. I missed travelling a lot. Obviously, we have a lot of world travellers in today. One of the places I actually went back to first after the lockdown, excuse me, yeah. They locked us down, we were locked down. Well, the first place I went back to was Holland, would you believe? What part of Holland are you from? Near Len, is that a guy? Leonard. But obviously I didn't go to Len. I went to Amsterdam, like all Irishmen in their 20s do. Amsterdam, I'm sure you have thoughts. You probably got a bit of trade out of that. But yeah, Amsterdam is the kind of place, it's very difficult to explain to your parents why you're going there twice in 1 year. Like, did you not get to see Anne Frank's house enough the first time? Yeah, well, you didn't get the gravity. But I noticed the Dutch, very nice. They also hate the Brits. So we have that in common. There was an ad campaign put out by the tourism board in Amsterdam, essentially trying to discourage young British men from coming there on their stag parties. And it showed a young British man being arrested, thrown against the bonnet of a police car. Don't have your stag parties here. And what that tells me is that young Irish men have gotten very good at doing English accents. Unhand me, sir! My lawyer Whelan will hear of this. Really great sport tonight, thanks so much for that. I think that's just about my time, ladies and gentlemen. But a lot of comedians, as they approach their kind of 30s, start podcasts, which I think is a bit lame, to tell you the truth. I'm in a band. We're called Dominda, which is don't mind that in a Blanche accent. Please follow us on Instagram, DOMINDA. You've been great. I've been Barry Lysaght. Give a back up to I'm fucking fired. I said, give him over 22.